Commander, allow me to congratulate you on a job well done. Your victory on Corellia is an incomparable testament to your value as an ally of the Empire. Rumors suggest great things are soon to come for you. Do enjoy, and your rewards are well earned.
What kind of rumors? What are you talking about?
I can say no more.
I have places to be, droid.
You do indeed.
Thank you, NR02. I'm glad to have helped.
Farewell, Commander.
Commander, that was just about the finest work I've ever seen. I know you're in the thick of it, but stop by the cantina later. Same place as last time.
I'll join you as soon as I'm free.
Perfect.
I don't have time for chit-chat, Jonas.
Trust me, it'll be worth the trip.
Have you lost your mind? Why would you call me here?
Well, showing up in person seemed a bit risky. See you soon. Commander, we need to talk. Same cantina as last time will work. This is a pretty big mess. That shipyard was vital. I was counting on you. I need to know what happened.
You wanted me to win their trust. I've done exactly that.
Not at this cost. Stack that on top of Vowrawn and Mexshaw, and things are not looking good. You pulled it off on Mexshaw. Corellia shouldn't have been any different. Vowrawn didn't seem to give you any trouble. Corellia shouldn't have been any different. You pulled it off on Mexshaw and Vowrawn. I don't see why you couldn't do it on Corellia. Just meet me as soon as you can, all right?
I'll be glad to discuss it in person.
I'd appreciate it. See you soon.
When we fight as one united empire, we cannot fail.
Do not forget, our unity extended beyond even our own empire. Commander, you are a welcome sight. Do join us.
A shame that Malgus couldn't enjoy the fruits of his efforts.
His recovery will take some time, but rest assured he will return to the fold soon enough.
I look forward to it.
Ah, but let us not forget our beloved allies. Commander, please join our celebration. It would not be possible without you.
Such a pity that dear Malgus couldn't be here.
It's too bad Malgus couldn't join in the victory celebrations.
He will be back amongst us just as soon as his recovery is complete.
Wonderful.
The future of our empire is bright indeed.
It's been an honor to help the Empire win this victory.
I am gratified to hear it.
That is good to hear. Victory over our ancient enemies grows closer by the minute.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. We haven't won this war yet.
A fair point.
All too true, my friend.
The strategy was clearly flawed. There can be no other explanation.
The strategy was perfect. The fleet held up on its end.
You suggest that Darth Malgus and the Alliance Commander, perhaps the two deadliest beings in the galaxy, are the ones who fell short.
No, I merely suggest that our strategy was not at fault.
Ah, here is our beloved ally now. I'm sure there is a perfectly understandable explanation for these events.
The Commander is here now. We can learn the truth of these events straight from the source.
Malgus isn't the man he was. He slowed me down and gave the enemy the time they needed to ruin our plan.
Where is Malgus now? If Krovos had joined the main attack instead of wasting time on the other side of the planet, things might be different.
Nonsense. The diversion was Malgus's idea, and without it, you would have faced more enemies, not less.
The Jedi defending the shipyard was a fanatic. She destroyed everything at the cost of her own life. It wasn't something we could have planned for.
The same Jedi was at Ossus with you and Malgus. Tau Adair, and her death has not yet been confirmed.
Where is Malgus now?
Never you fear, he lives on, though his recovery may take some time.
Much like our once beautiful armada. Rather the worse for wear now.
Not unlike our fleet in the aftermath of this battle.
He was retrieved before the Republic retook the shipyard. His reconstruction will take time.
He has that in common with our once mighty fleet, I think.
The silencers remain intact, thanks to the cover provided by the Alliance fleet. We consumed a significant portion of our Isotope 5 reserves, and though our ship losses were within projections, they will still be costly to replace. But our Isotope 5 reserves are all but depleted, and we lost many more ships than we'd anticipated. But our Isotope 5 reserves are greatly diminished, and we lost more ships than we'd anticipated. All of this might have been a worthy trade in case of victory, but in defeat, we will be forced to cede significant territories.
Then we must turn to our beloved allies to find the strength we require. My dear Commander, we must depend on your alliance now more than ever before.
If you'd brought me in on your plans earlier, I could have done much more.
A mistake we will not repeat.
Then we must look to our allies to secure our path forward. Commander, we will count on the aid of your alliance now more than ever.
If you'd brought me in on your plans earlier, I could have done much more.
It will not happen again.
If your Dark Counselors were as focused on the Empire's future as their own, we wouldn't be in this mess. We will do everything necessary to defend the Empire.
I am gratified to hear it.
That is good to hear. We should speak in private, Commander. The rest of you are dismissed.
Let's continue this conversation alone, Commander. The rest of you may go.
What did I say the last time we were in this chamber, Anafel?
Unnecessary, but delicious. Your power is a sight to behold.
Quite unnecessary, but I suppose your help is worth the indulgence. It has become clear that the Dark Council is best suited to functions of management, and cannot be fully entrusted with matters of war.
The shortcomings of the Dark Council have become apparent. They carry out the daily functions of the Empire well, but cannot be relied upon in war.
Despite our victory, I find that the Dark Council is best used for administrative purposes, and not to conducting critical wartime activities.
Our victory cannot mask one simple truth. The Dark Council has value as an administrative body, but they are not the best choice for wartime operations.
This failure makes one thing abundantly clear. The Empire needs an organization capable of rapid, decisive action, operating outside the Dark Council's purview.
This outcome makes one thing quite clear. The Empire requires an organization more suited to direct, decisive action, free of the interference of the Dark Council. A group answerable only to me. Our past Emperor had such a group. The Hand. But its members were a pack of fanatics and madmen. But they were fanatics and madmen, as you well know. So I will form my own Hand. Its members will be the Empire's most powerful and loyal warriors.
A group answering directly to me. My predecessor had such a group, the Hand, though its members were insane, murderous fanatics. Though, as you know, its members were insane fanatics. I will construct my own Hand, formed of the Empire's best and most loyal frontline personnel. I would have your alliance work directly with the Hand from this point forward. The Dark Council will no longer be involved in your operations on our behalf. Together, the Hand and the Alliance will seek out the Empire's enemies wherever they may be and destroy them without hesitation or delay.
From now on, your alliance will coordinate operations alongside the Hand only. The Dark Council will hold no sway over your affairs. Fighting together, the Alliance and the Hand will be too powerful for any enemy to withstand. Our Empire will be unstoppable.
Do you plan to have Malgus serve in the Hand?
I do. He will act as your liaison as well. once he's able. I'll have to find someone else to fill in.
I do. And I will have him serve as your liaison as well, once he returns to service. Until then, I will find a suitable replacement.
My followers and I have fought hard for the Empire. We deserve recognition and compensation.
Benefits for members of the Hand will be yours as well. Priority resource allocation, unrestricted travel in Imperial territories, and immunity to prosecution while engaged in Imperial operations.
You will share the same benefits as the Hand. Priority resource access, unrestricted travel in Imperial territories, and automatic deferral of criminal charges incurred in the line of duty.
A very wise course of action, Emperor.
I thought so as well. For the time being, rest and prepare your people for the battles ahead of us. After all, victory favors the prepared. Farewell.
A very wise course of action, Empress.
Thank you. For now, rest and prepare for the battles to come. We still have a long road ahead of us. Farewell. My first choice would be to recruit the Hand's initial ranks from your alliance. To have Odessen officially join the Empire and your members become full citizens. In fact, I would have you take up the mantle of Empire's Wrath and lead this organization in destroying all who challenge us.
I would like to fill my Hand's ranks with you and the members of your alliance. Odessen would join the Empire formally. Your members would become full citizens. Having seen your efficacy in the post firsthand, I would name you Empire's Wrath, that you might destroy our enemies as ably as you ever did.
Your Sith title would be fully restored. Any of your past holdings would be yours to claim in the service of destroying our Empire's enemies.
Your Sith title can be fully restored, along with any of your past holdings, whatever you require to destroy our Empire's enemies.
Covert operations will be split out of Darth Zarian's intelligence organization and placed under your direct supervision as Keeper.
I would transfer all covert operations from Darth Zarian's intelligence organization to the sole command of my new Keeper, you.
As you will be charged with hunting down and eliminating our Empire's enemies, I can think of no better title for you than simply Hunter.
As you are a hunter without peer, that is the title I would grant you, and charge you with the pursuit and destruction of our Empire's deadliest enemies.
Of course, you may forego all of this and maintain your alliance's independence if you choose. I would still have you working directly with my Hand, rather than the Dark Council. The choice is yours. Will you return to the Empire, or remain the Alliance commander?
I've worked hard to build my alliance. I want to keep it as it is.
So be it, Commander. I had hoped that Malgus might act as our liaison going forward, but in his absence, I will find another suitable candidate. We will contact you very soon, Commander. For now, farewell.
Of course. You may still choose to forego all of this in favor of maintaining your alliance's independence. You would still work directly with the Hand, not the Dark Council. I leave it up to you. Rejoin the Empire, or remain the Alliance Commander.
I've worked hard to build my alliance.
As you wish, Commander. Malgus was meant to act as our liaison as we move forward, but with him out of commission for the time being, I'll have to find someone else. We'll be in contact very soon, Commander. Until then, farewell.
The Empire is where I belong. The Alliance will become your Hand, and I will be your Wrath.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, old friend.
The Empire is where I belong. The Alliance will become your Hand, and I will be Lord of the Sith once more.
Welcome home, Darth Oculus. Welcome home, Darth Imperius. Welcome home, Darth Nox.
Welcome home, Darth Nox. Welcome home, Darth Imperius. Welcome home, Darth Oculus.
The Empire is where I belong. The Alliance will become your hand, and I will be your keeper.
Excellent. I will begin the necessary preparations at once. In Malgus's absence, I will have to find another suitable liaison. I look forward to seeing the results of our new relationship. Farewell.
The Empire is where I belong. The Alliance will become your hand, and I'll be your hunter.
Splendid. I will have the necessary preparations begun immediately, and find a suitable liaison while Malgus is, indisposed. I look forward to the victories to come. Farewell.
There you are. There you are.
They minimized the damage this time. But what about the next time?
I can't see the future, Theron. Well, not often, at any rate.
Not exactly reassuring. But I'll admit, could have been a lot worse. I said I'd give him a shot, so I'll give him a shot. We were supposed to be taking them apart from the inside. That's not what's happening.
You aren't in charge, Theron.
I don't have to be in charge to have morals.
Theron?
Have fun celebrating that shipyard you blew up. Have fun celebrating all the civilians who died so you could blow up that shipyard. I don't care. The body count is too high.
This is war. Deaths are inevitable.
I don't believe that. Krovos made a choice. And that's the team we're on now.
Theron?
I know you didn't pull the trigger on all those civilians, but you're supporting the people who did. I want to trust you. But it doesn't seem like we can trust them.
This is war. Deaths are inevitable.
I don't believe that. We could have stopped Krovos. We should have.
Theron?
I know you didn't pull the trigger on all of those civilians, but you didn't do anything to stop it. What's the point of taking them apart from inside if you're not saving any lives along the way?
A spy really should be more flexible. I confess, being fully funded by the Empire might have made our daily operations easier, but I have no qualms with our current arrangement.
I'm glad we're keeping some distance personally. There's supposedly a pretty crazy party happening up in the officers' lounge. I can behave, if you want to go. Behaving is overrated.
I'm told there's quite a raucous party up in the officers' lounge. Would you care to be the star guest? Yes, that's a much better idea.
You go on. I'm not interested.
I'm definitely not going without you.
I'll probably pass as well, then. Mind if I borrow her a minute?
We can catch up later.
I'll find you later.
Too bad you didn't join the bet. You'd have won for sure.
Killing isn't something to be proud of.
You are odd for a Sith. A kinder, gentler intelligence agent, eh? You're not much like the other bounty hunters I've met. I wouldn't have made it out at all if they hadn't lent me a hand.
Who? Your predecessor. A fellow Sith. An old ally. You never met.
Where shall we begin repairs?
Checking the failsafe is always first. Empress Acina had us double the explosive charges after the Osis mission. It was a real pain to hook up.
The hero of the hour. You've made me a very popular man back at the office. Your tab is my tab now, friend. Seriously, you don't know how much this win means for us. Saving the shipyard without breaking your cover? Absolutely incredible work.
When can I start fighting openly for the Republic?
I wish I had a firm answer for you, but I just don't. For now, you're dealing too much damage from the inside for us to pass up.
Your Jedi practically dropped a building on me. You need to get your people on the same page.
I'm sorry about that. But keeping your identity a secret is vital. We can't risk telling anyone, even our top people.
We have the Empire backed into a corner. They won't last long now.
Let's hope you're right. Hey, I'll get right to it. We needed that shipyard. Bad. Without it, the future doesn't look good. You were there. You could have done something. What happened?
I'm the hero who destroyed the Meridian Complex. The Empire will trust me implicitly. Think of how much I can do for you now.
It's going to have to be a lot to turn this around.
There were Imperial witnesses everywhere. I couldn't help the Republic without blowing my cover.
You don't have to tell me how hard this job is, but a lot of people were counting on us. You have to find a way.
Do not question me or my methods. Ever.
You get how big a loss this was for us, right? I've got to ask questions. Look, there's no way we survive what's coming next without your help. Speaking of which, I want to put you in touch with a friend of mine, one of the best covert operators I've ever known. Commander, this is Master Seldarin.
A pleasure.
Sal and her friends have some big plans coming up, and I think you could be a big help.
Few Jedi survived the war with Zakuul. Most are scattered to the far corners of the galaxy, hidden, awaiting a sign of hope to return to the fold. We intend to give them that sign, very soon. And when we do, the Empire will try to stop us at any cost. You can stop them in ways no one else can. Warn us of impending attacks. Feed us intel on lost comrades. You can help us save the Jedi.
You were there. You could have done something. Why didn't you?
I won't be your saboteur any longer.
Just like that? After everything the Empire's done, you're going to go right back to fighting for them?
I'm out. I won't sabotage the Empire for you. Not anymore.
You've been a double agent all these years, and now you're just done? Back to fighting for the imps like nothing happened?
I had a change of heart.
This isn't something you just walk away from. If you're not helping us, I have to keep you from helping them. Your old friends aren't the most forgiving. What do you think will happen if they find out what you've been doing for us?
Tell anyone you want. You can't force me to do anything. From now on, I fight for the Empire.
That could go badly. Good thing they'll never find out.
You're a spy for the enemy. I destroyed the Meridian Complex. Who do you think they're going to believe?